As many Nigerians are having their take on Nnamdi Kanu's case, Femi Falana of the Nigerian judiciary has his own take. In his words, he said that Nnamdi Kanu's case is purely political, and if the government can negotiate with criminals and terrorists, what stops them from negotiating with Nnamdi Kanu? Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to BVI Channel 1 Plus. I am your girl Bella. Welcome. Watch this video.
So we really want to know what's the position?
His case is pending in court.
Yes.
I cannot comment on pending proceedings. Okay. I cannot comment on pending proceedings. You understand me? Because like you said, the case was in court today. All I can do for me is that is a matter that should be sorted out outside the courtroom. For me, it's a political case. Yeah, and if you have a situation where some governments are negotiating with bandits or the criminal elements, I mean, there can be no basis for not having that matter resolved politically in one position. I decided to pay a courtesy call on the governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, who actually used to be my comrade. Maintain a relationship, and it wouldn't be proper if I didn't inform His Excellency that I'm in his state. They say in my place, you don't pass through the upper palace without saying, without paying your obeisance. You know, I just came to let the governor know I'm down, and then we had cause to discuss a couple of things. Well, I've been coming here since the inauguration of the civilian government since 1999, and I can say without any fear of contradiction that I've seen signs of governance, which was not there before. I've seen evidence of physical development. I've also spoken to people. It's not enough to go around and see physical development without finding out from the people how they are faring. And I've had very positive comments from the people. And so part of my discussion with His Excellency is how to intensify these efforts and ensure that the people remain the center of the administration. The people must benefit from dividends of democracy, and that is the best measurement. I've gone around, I've seen gurus, seen good schools, hospitals, and I am very confident that the government can do much more than he has done. And he holds some of us a duty, right, to ensure that it does not disappoint the people. Some of us will not spare him if he does disappoint the people. Yep.
Nnamdi Kanu was in court today.
Was what?
Was in court today. So we really want to know what's the position?
His case is pending in court.
Yes.
I cannot comment on pending proceedings. Okay. I cannot comment on pending proceedings. You understand me? Because like you said, the case was in court today. All I can do for me is that is a matter that should be sorted out outside the courtroom. For me, it's a political case. Yeah, and if you have a situation where some governments are negotiating with bandits or the criminal elements, I mean, there can be no basis for not having that matter resolved politically. My position.
Still on the same news, Nigerians can get away with a lot of things, but Igbo Nigerians cannot. These are words from human rights activist Omoyele Sowore today on Arise Television when he calls Nigerians about Nnamdi Kanu's case. Listen to him.
Where he said, give me 5 minutes, if I'm released, I'm going to end the violence in the Southeast. He made the declaration in court last year. What else do you want from him? And you are the government, at any rate, you have a duty to protect the public. It's not his job to protect the Southeast or the Southwest. But the truth is that I have said this, and I'll repeat again. If you are a Nigerian, you can get away with a lot of things. But if you are Igbo Nigerian, you can't get away with a lot of things. Yes.
But you're not getting away with much. Huh?
Yes, but the odds are stacked against you because you're coming with zero, and they will do to you. I mean, it was in this country that there's a Yoruba nation movement. They even went and hijacked a radio station last year. Did you hear of any trial? Did you hear of any arrest? I'm not using that. I'm not saying that should not be the case, but we must tell ourselves the truth. That it just doesn't look good that the Igbos are marginalized in every sector, including in the justice sector. To get a trial wrapped up in 10 years, is that so difficult to do, especially when you claim that you have evidence that this person has committed these grievous crimes. Nothing has been done. There's nobody who's been presented as a witness. The only witness that was presented in this case did not accuse him of any crime. He didn't say he found a gun on him or he was importing ammunition or weapons or had a grenade. He just said, well, he was making declaration that he wants Biafra. And I've checked the Nigerian Constitution, 1999 Constitution. There's nowhere it is stated that it's a crime to say that you want Biafra.